Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio May 19, 2022. Your third house presents Pluto in Capricorn, which as this planet is your ruler will shape the way you express yourself in a way that is simple, practical, and effective in order to shape the results you need within the material sphere that is what governs the sign of Capricorn. You will be having lucky encounters and contacts that will generate many good business or effective relationships from the social groups to which you belong, since your 11th house in the sign of Virgo with the presence of fortune will promote lucky encounters during their encounters. That will help you in many areas of your life. You are looking for a person who cultivates his body and his mind because your 7th house in the sign of Taurus tells us that someone who is very hardworking and dedicated to his body and at the same time has a highly developed intellect are the direct influences of the stars Uranus and the Sun from this house. Look for this and your partner will be the ideal one for what you need and are looking for. Listen to the advice of older people who live or who visit your home today as they can bring you very positive ideas that come from their life experience. This will be very favorable for you to improve your vision of your life and that of your home, since your 4th house with Saturn in Aquarius indicates this type of situation. Do what you can to keep things lighthearted and loving today. You will need this type of energy, considering the intensity that awaits you during the day. You will find that other people say unexpected things, and you will be surprised at the events that result from those words. Try not to get infected by the negative attitude and conflicting opinions of others. Today, interaction with others will bring you a lot, even if it is not always easy. Your actions and emotions will come from a primary site within you, causing you to act and react with wild instincts. The words will sound sharp, so be careful how you use them. Luck comes to everything you enjoy and love to do for fun. Since your 5th house is the sign of Pisces, we can understand that you like spiritual and esoteric topics, and by having Neptune and Jupiter in this sign you will have a lot of opportunity to learn and experience this type of knowledge during the day, something that you are going to enjoy a lot, either alone or accompanied, generating within you an increasingly intense love for these arts. You don't like to be angry, and when someone disagrees with you about something, you tend to take it very personally. You can interpret this as a sign that the other person is an idiot, or that you are mortal enemies. Most likely, neither of these two possibilities is the case. Today you have to be careful with your self-esteem in a situation where you have a disagreement with someone. There is no point in starting a war because of hurt feelings. Do not be stuck or reckless because Mars from your 9th house in Cancer, where he is in fall, it tells us that it is likely that at school or during studies you may have an accident because Mars is famous for making this happen to people. Therefore, take good care of yourself and be very cautious. Go on an adventure today. Feel the freedom to take a trip somewhere without carrying a map or having a specific destination in mind. The excitement of the unknown should bring you a rush of excitement, not fear and confusion. You will enjoy the situation if you approach it with the right attitude. You can't control what you get, but you can control how you approach your game. Try to specialize and improve your academic knowledge because your Mars in Cancer from your 9th house connecting with Aries in your 6th house tells us that you will need training or academic knowledge to be able to excel in your work or to improve your position and rank within of the same. If you like gambling, today is definitely not your lucky day. You probably won't win any lottery today. However, today is an excellent opportunity to organize your work more efficiently. A new method will increase your productivity and as a result greatly enhance your income. Today, it is better to bet on work than on luck. You are going to be exporting, selling, or offering your services and products to places far away from where you live thanks to the impulse of Sagittarius, the sign that always points its arrow beyond the horizon, and that with its ruling planet in the sign of Pisces in your house 5 will be filling you with joy and gains that will make your whole family happy and obviously yourself. Is it possible that today you have the impression that people tell you one thing when they mean another? And your intuition will warn you of it. These people have their own problems and they don't dare face them, so don't take it personally. It may be that today your inclination to communicate is less and that you prefer to internalize the issues instead of sharing them. Consider everything objectively and move on. Our eyes in the sky. It's a time to welcome artistic sentiments and embrace any subconscious notions. A desire to create could be strong, but you have to be careful that you're aligning with the right project that speaks to you on a spiritual and soulful level. Neptune's gentle vibes could also make you feel extremely tired. You might want to take a few naps during the day or go to bed early. The flip side of this transit is that it can make us more susceptible to deception and illusion. You could be the victim of gaslighting or people taking you for granted, and this could result in drama or lies being exposed. Prepare yourself for an emotional showdown that could rock your world. Paranoia may be high, and you might think that others are trying to intentionally sabotage your projects and relationships. Odds are that this isn't the case, but you could be thinking it in the back of your mind. It's not that you really believe this is going on, but people could be acting out of character, triggering you to think things are actually happening. Make sure that you pay close attention to your health, which is all part of the process. Checking in with loved ones and keeping a gratitude list can help you see that you're progressing exponentially every day. Believing in positive notions can guide you through the energy if you're willing to let go of the past and move toward a more meaningful way of life, which is very possible today. In the pre-dawn hours, the Cancer Sun trines Neptune in Pisces. This twice-yearly aspect inspires idealism and provides a powerful transmission of divine love. We see beauty all around us and act from a place of gratitude. This is an excellent transit for doing any creative, spiritual, meditative, or philanthropic work. Faith can be used for the purposes of manifestation, but also proves healing, insulating us from negativity. We might feel somewhat out of time now, or perhaps time seems irrelevant, as we are so involved in our mission that we don't notice the hours ticking away. Naturally, we can fall prey to delusional thinking in this Neptunian territory, but the repercussions of these thoughts will not be detrimental, largely because we are seeking to demonstrate our ethics, not to force them upon others. In the morning, the moon enters Libra. Saturn is currently the only other planet in an air sign, and so the moon assists in bringing more mental energy into the mix, helping us to be fair and objective. This is not to imply that decision-making will necessarily come easy, given the Libra moon's penchant for indecision and vacillation. Harmony is our intention, and over the next 2 days, we will be more interested in the health and well-being of our relationships, believing them to be symbolic representations of our interior emotional balance. Just be mindful that you are not betraying yourself in order to keep the peace. We should place less emphasis on winning, love, or competing in the bedroom, and instead, concentrate on creating an inviting atmosphere where others feel confident in letting down their inhibitions. In this way, sexual experiences become transformative and empowering for all involved.